mais uma gameplay para vocês. Esse é o jogo Life Strange, traduzindo para português, A Vida é Estranha. Será que é o jogo da vida real? Será? Vamos ver agora. Ready go! Bora nessa aventura. O jogo vai começar agora. Um novo jogo. Pra lá. Esse é um daqueles jogos de escolha e consequência que parece um filme. Eu acho muito foda. Vou trazer aqui pra vocês Life Strange, da Square Enix, que é primorosa por fazer jogos com bons gráficos, história fantástica, gameplay diferenciada. Ah, nossa, acho que é show. O jogo já começou doido. Se eu ficar muito tempo calado é porque eu tô apreciando o jogo, tá, pessoal? Esse jogo eu nunca joguei. Ou seja, eu vou estar conhecendo ele junto com vocês. Bora nessa aventura. O que está acontecendo? O bom é a legenda em português, né? Óbvio demais. Fazendo tempestade, como cheguei aqui? E onde exatamente é aqui? Tô gostando do gráfico. É, pessoal, comecei a jogar. Do jeito é pra subir lá até o farol. Lighthouse. Nossa, a tempestade tá violenta. Calma que estamos chegando. Caraca, tem um furacão ali, né, velho? Ó, só os raios. Que bonito. Maluco. Eu comprei esse jogo na promoção da Steam. Pelo que eu tô vendo, valeu cada centavo. Cheguei. Vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Ela falou palavrão que eu não posso repetir. Mas vocês leram aí. Nossa, que furacão. Ah.
That was so surreal.
Esse foi surreal mesmo.
But he could be talking about photography, as he likely was.
Okay, I'm in class. Everything's cool. I am okay.
From light to shadow, from color to chiaroscuro. Now, can you give me an example of a photographer who perfectly captured the human condition in black and white?
I didn't fall asleep, and that sure didn't feel like a dream.
Bueller?
Weird.
Diane Arbus.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her images of hopeless faces, you feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right?
E a turma das patricinhas. Ali, a turma dos nerds. E a turma do cara isolado da escola. E a roqueira rebelde de cabelo pintado.
And any one of you could do that to me.
Não sei classificar. Olhar.
Isn't that too easy? Too obvious?
I have to admit, I'm not a big fan of her work. I prefer Robert Frank.
Me too, Victoria. He captured the essence of post-war beat America.
Look at this crap. How can I show this to Mr. Jefferson? I can hear the class laughing at me now.
If this were a photo, I'd call it a still life. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call
Consegui pegar a máquina.
a dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift. Of course, as you all know, the photo portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
You're asking me? Let me think.
You either know this or not, Max. Is there anybody here who knows their stuff?
Louis Daguerre was a French painter who created daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror. Now you're totally stuck in the retro zone. Sad face.
Very good, Victoria. The Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype self-portrait was done by Robert Cornelius. You can find out all about him in your textbook, or even online. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with the winner to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art world. It's great exposure, and it can kickstart a career in photography. So Stella and Alyssa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
O professor fala pra caramba.
Yes, Victoria.
Victoria doesn't waste a second kissing ass.
Even if you're submitting your photo for the contest.
Kate looks so sad and quiet today. Poor thing.
I know, Mr. Jefferson. I just worked so hard on the shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
This is ridiculous. I always get so shy and nervous around Mr.
And I
Jefferson.
want to represent Blackwell Academy.
You have just by participating, by putting yourself out there in the world. Now, no matter who wins, this is just a bump on a...
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of
Caramba,
photography's
essa Vitória é
features
folgada,
avoid
né?
handing in her picture.
A bola. O que tem?
I didn't have any time. Way too much homework.
Max, you're a better photographer than a liar. Now, I know it's a drag to hear some old dude lecture you, but life won't wait for you to play catch-up. You're young, the world is yours, blah, 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 right? But you do have a gift. You have the fever to take images, to frame the world only the way you envision it. Now, all you need is the courage to share your gift with others. And that's what separates the artist from the amateur.
Razão ele tem, né?
You didn't tell me how cute I looked yet.
I was about to.
You're just getting
You
your
always
Welcome to the real world.
just cute.
hot.
Then I might send you a special picture.
I'm not paying $150
Because
for
Max wants everybody to see how hip she is. She plays it so shy.
I need a serious timeout in the bathroom.
E as
Splash
patricinhas.
water on my face and make sure I don't look like a total loser.
Square Enix.
fucking boring.
Essa empresa é foda, gente.
She's so fucking shy. She takes selfies with this giant camera.
Quando comecei a jogar, já tô adorando o jogo. Mano, a trilha sonora desse jogo é incrível. Life Strange, episódio 1. Sabes? Dá pra conversar com o pessoal?
Evan doesn't say much to me, but his photos are very cool.
Olha essa trilha sonora. Mano, que são os valentões da escola, né?
American girls, I'd like to be part of the world around you. Driving a car by the seaside.
Se eu apertar shift, eu...
Watching the world from the bright side.
Eu ver o que tá acontecendo.
He's cute. I like skater boys. Too bad they don't like me. Empty. Good. Nobody can see my meltdown. Except for me.
Essa toda hora que ela colocar o fone e tocar uma música da hora, eu já gostei.
I feel like the universe is taunting me everywhere I go today. It all started with that bizarro dream in class.
Adoro, ele interage
Am I
com
going
tudo no jogo.
crazy?
Usar. E aí, lava a mão, passar o com
Just
gel,
relax. Stop torturing yourself.
o vídeo daí.
You have a gift.
A máscara, hein? Tá sem máscara.
Fuck it.
Rasgou a foto. Perdão.
When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that.
Uma porta se fecha.
Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
Tirar uma foto.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be
Tá
scared.
nervoso, parceiro?
You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Eu sabia que tinha a ver com drogas.
Bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Ever tell me what to do. I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho! No!
Nossa.
Whoa. What the fuck? How can that be? I was in the bathroom.
O poder dela.
He shot that poor girl. I held up my hand. And then I was back here.
As he likely was. These pieces of time can frame us in
I already heard this lecture.
from light to shadow, from color.
Now Kate is being hassled again. And if Victoria's phone rings, this is real.
Now,
Shit!
can you give me an example of a
Man, I
photographer
cannot
who
believe
perfectly
this.
captured the human condition in black and white?
Okay, if I'm crazy, I might as well go all the way.
Bueller?
E minha câmera tá
I
no
should
chão.
rewind. I did
Now,
it.
can you
I
give me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in
machine.
black?
Gostei desse poder.
Anybody?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria. Why Arbus?
Because of her
Keep it
images of
together,
hopeless
Max.
faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and
When I took my
children.
selfie, Jefferson asked me a question.
Tortured, right?
If he does again, I'll know this is for real.
Keep that to yourself. Just jump right in with an answer. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word for a wonderful photographic tradition. And Max has a gift.
I know I'm not
Of
dreaming
course,
this.
as you all know, the
It's
photo
real.
portrait has been popular
I can
since
tell.
the early 1800s. Your generation
So I
was not
can
the
go
first
back
to
in
use
time.
images for selfie expression.
What if that girl isn't dead
I
yet?
couldn't resist. The point
Can I
remains
save
that
her?
the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography
I
for
need to
Gente,
go to
vou
the
ter que
bathroom
salvar
quickly
ela.
and check it out.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please?
I'm sorry, but I really have to use the bathroom.
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there anybody here
Shit.
who knows their stuff?
Jefferson wants to keep me after
Louis Daguerre
class.
was a French painter
And I
who
need time to
created
save that girl.
daguerreotypes, a process that gave portraits a sharp reflective style like a mirror.
Very good, Victoria.
What if I rewind
The
again
Daguerrean process
and give him the right
brought out
answer?
fine detail in people's faces, making them extremely popular from the 1800s onward. The first American daguerreotype.
Damn, I missed something. I better rewind.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join.
I'm sorry. I feel sick. May I be excused?
Nice try, Max. But you're not going to get away that easy. We can talk more after class. Is there any... Victoria, the Daguerrean process brought out fine detail in people's faces.
Think, Max. Rewind and find something.
Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process, invented by a French painter named Louis Daguerre around 1830.
Somebody has been reading as well as posing. Nice work, Max. The Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned chapters. Max is so far way ahead of everyone. And guys, don't forget the deadline to submit a photo in the Everyday Heroes contest. I'll fly out with
Eu acho que a gente tem que salvar aquela menina lá no banheiro porque
It's great exposure and it can kickstart.
ela vai levar tiro, né?
So Stella and Alyssa, get it together.
Bora lá salvar ela.
Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Max, you are not crazy. You are not dreaming. It's time to be an everyday hero.
Eu tinha saudade da escola, mas vendo esse professor falar pra caralho. Começando a não ter tanta saudade, não.
Jefferson, I just worked so hard on the shot, and I'm sure you know what it's like to be consumed by your work.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yes. Excuse you.
No, Victoria. Excuse us. I'd never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm not avoiding, just...
Biding time? Waiting for the elusive right moment?
Exactly.
Max, don't wait too long. John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans. Go on now. Don't let me stop you. This is just a bump on a bigger road.
Excuse me, Mr. Jefferson, can I talk to you?
Never let one of photography's future stars avoid handing in her picture.
I'm on top of it. I think John Lennon once said that life is what happens while you're busy making other plans.
Max, you're on fire today. All the right answers. Good.
É, voltar no tempo é bem legal. Usar o que as pessoas falaram a favor de você. Esse jogo tá com uma jogada inteira. Bora lá salvar a menina. Vai tomar um tiro.
I hope I have enough time to get to the bathroom. Please, please.
Eu vi esse pessoal todo.
I can't tell
Bora correr.
anybody. They'll think I'm crazy.
Salvar a menina. Caramba, o gordinho ainda tá apanhando. Gordinho.
Yo, Daniel, you remember that it's payday?
Vamos, né?
I hate that science class with those nerds.
What's that got to do with anything?
Okay, Max, retrace every step.
Vamos lá.
I washed my face.
Isso, a gente lavou o rosto.
Shredded my photo. Then
Da foto.
the butterfly flew in.
Tirou foto da borboleta azul. Foi ela que me deu o poder?
Leave them
Veremos no final.
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a
Teve a
punk
treta
ass
no
who
banheiro.
begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
Ninho de papai pegar a arma.
Fuck I am, or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Tell me what to do. Sick of people trying to control me!
You are going
Tá ali.
to hella
Pega,
more
pega,
trouble
pega,
for
pega.
this than drugs.
Never even
Pega, pega,
missed
pega.
your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away!
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Aí, bate lá. Aciona lá.
No way!
Don't ever touch me
Aí,
again!
salvando a vida da menina. E o boyzinho. Salvando a menina.
Shitty day.
That did not happen. This cannot be real.
É real, a
I
gente
just
salvou a
saw a
vida
girl
dela.
get shot and then saved her. What the fuck is going on? Do not freak out.
Hey, do you hear that fire alarm? That means you should be outside.
I had to use the bathroom.
Girls always use that excuse.
Excuse for what?
For whatever you're up to, your face is covered in guilt.
The alarm tripped me out.
Then trip on out of here, Missy. Or are you hiding something? Huh?
Thank you, Mr. Madsen. The situation is under control. There's no emergency here. Leave Miss Caulfield alone, and please turn off that alarm since that's your job.
É, deixa ela em paz. Folgado, segurança. Vaza, vaza, vaza. Tirando. Eu acho que a gente deve ir embora, né? Tem que falar com essa tiozinha, não? Fala comigo.
You look a little stressed out. Are you okay?
I'm just a little worried about my future.
You're sweating pinballs. Is that all you're thinking about? You can always be upfront with me, Max. Or have you done something wrong? Is that it? Well, Max,
É o professor Xavier.
talk to me.
Esconder a verdade.
I just got sick in class. Female trouble.
Except you're wandering around like a zombie. And do you think that's the first time a student has used that line on me?
It's the truth. I felt dizzy in Mr. Jefferson's class.
Just tell me what you're hiding. You can trust me.
There's nothing to hide. I got sick. It happens, you know.
There's that Team Toot again. You know, I've heard enough. Don't think I don't know what goes on around here. You've only been here for 3 weeks, and you're already causing conflict. I don't think your parents will approve when they find out. Now get outside with class. Please.
Certeza, já tava
He
saindo.
does not buy that at all. I may have just flushed my scholarship down the toilet.